Mr. Avasthi, who's also a political analyst and member of the Manifesto subcommittee, is also with us right now. One of the key takeaways, two of the key takeaways, in fact, that you spoke about earlier yourself, of course, concern UCC, Uniform Civil Code, Mr. Avasthi, and also One Nation, One Election. We know that a committee was set up under the chairmanship of former President Ramnath Kovind to put together a report on the possibility and the feasibility of holding simultaneous general and assembly elections. But there was a lot of resistance. Several chief ministers who resisted the idea in terms of party chiefs as they gave in their inputs to the committee. Same goes for UCC as well. Many have come forth like Mamata Banerjee and said that they will not allow for the implementation of the same. How is the BJP? Of course, the Prime Minister kept talking about, we need a clear mandate, we need a clear majority in order to be able to implement any of this. But how does the BJP intend to go forward with the implementation of any of these ideas if it were to come to power in 2024?
So I think it's very clear that as far as the UCC is concerned, if it is passed by Parliament, then the other states will have no option but to implement it. I think this is how our constitutional scheme works. So if they are saying now that they will not let it be implemented, then this is just some sort of cheap political saber rattling. That, even the people know as to what the constitutional position is, and they will not take them particularly seriously. And as far as the UCC is concerned, I think it's a very, very important issue because as of now, there are many personal laws, especially a Muslim personal law, that are really discriminatory against women. So there are inheritance laws, for example, whereby daughters get one half of what the son can get. And although it might have been really progressive at the time when Shariat law was encoded, today, I think in this age of egalitarianism, where women are contributing perhaps much more per capita on an average to society and country and economy than men are, I think it's quite incongruous and it really does need to go. I think nobody in their right minds, except perhaps some people for whom appeasement is everything, can oppose something like this. That's one. And as far as this one nation, one election is concerned, I think it's also very important because what I see is that since we have elections every 5 or 6 months, of course, now there will be a general election in June. And after the results, of course, in 2 or 3 months, we would be preparing for the Maharashtra and Haryana elections. And those are key states. So what happens is that a lot of time that even the media spends on covering politics and speeches of politicians. And I'm not complaining because I'm also an aspiring political worker, right? But ultimately, it's the people of India and their needs and aspirations that need to take center stage. And we should be talking about that. We should be talking about real stories that have an impact rather than only focusing on elections. That's my limited sense.
Right. Mr. Avasthi, do stay on with us.